Beautiful souls, love reading time. I was doing a meditation and I was hearing difficult communication and I was hearing a strong R initial. So there could be a Rob, a Ryan, a Rebecca, a Rachel, a Ray, a Richard, that kind of name when it comes to this love connection. And also I'm hearing difficult communication as well. So there could have been some conflict or some difficult communication between the two of you. But it's very interesting, and I always tend to see a certain animal with a meaning each week. And I randomly went on YouTube yesterday and watched a reading, and she kept mentioning her peacock card. It keeps coming up. And then I went onto TikTok this morning, sort of doom scrolling a little bit, and I saw 4 videos of peacocks in, and they're not, I know algorithm, but there are different social media platforms, so peacock would be important. And I looked up the meaning of that, and I love this: awakening, self-confidence, renewal, and divine beauty. And it's a little bit like yesterday's collective. If you resonate, maybe watch that one as well, of you stepping into your confidence, you stepping into, I'm a beautiful person. You're renewing, like maybe you're overcoming a really difficult breakup, or maybe you're overcoming a time of not really feeling a lot of confidence and just stepping into this divine beauty. I love it. So I just wanted to do things a little bit differently today. So I pulled an animal card for your person and I pulled an animal card for you. Interesting, spiders was what I had a week or 2 ago. So you might be seeing a lot of spiders around your home at the moment. The number 56, the 6th of the 5th, or the 5th of the 6th as well could be important. But the spider spirit is about manifestation, making your dreams real. I think for the right collective, you might be really focused on your goals, your work, where you want to live, that kind of thing, and really trying to make that come true. Or maybe you're like really strongly into manifestation at the moment, but there is a sense of confusion when it comes to this connection. Maybe you're, where are we going? Are we going anywhere? What is the deal with this connection? And then I pulled them, and I love this so much. Butterflies could be important. They got butterfly spirit. The number 11 came through. So 11 could be an important number. The first, 11, really spiritual. I love that that's transformation and anxiety. So I feel like your person has been in a real place for anxiety when they even think about this connection, when they even think about what's happened, what's happening, whatever your individual circumstances are. But they're trying to not take themselves so seriously and transform, which is really beautiful. They're turning into the butterfly. I can see a crown there as well. Could see yourself, or they could see themselves as a king or a queen, or like royalty, or have some kind of crown. Some significant meaning there is what I'm feeling. Like, let's get into this. I'm going to start with my Crow Tarot. I've picked out I rarely use these cards because they're a bit, what's the right word? Odd, intense, but I felt I needed to use them today. But let's start with, tell me about this love situation. So you're definitely very confused for the right collective. Definitely in a place of confusion. Maybe you're like, where is this going? Or it isn't going anywhere if you're in no contact. Let's confirm. Ooh, 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords always represents to me, I didn't see the 3 of Cups in reverse. Maybe there's a feeling of being betrayed, being deceived by your person. Maybe you think things aren't what they seem. Maybe they're not being honest about their feelings and intentions. Or you feel like they've deceived you, betrayed you at its worst. It's like everything was good. Maybe you were like, and I'm hearing this specifically, like giving it one last shot. Maybe you're a connection 444 on the timer. You're protecting yourself right now. Wow, I love it. Maybe you're someone who, maybe I'm seeing that as well. Number 8, August, might be a birthday anniversary around that time for your connection. Seeing that strong number 8. But cycles. So maybe you've been in an on and off connection. Maybe you've been together, split up, been together, split up. Maybe there's been a little bit of that. But generally, like, this person's brings a lot of happiness into life. But things have changed. I think when the Wheel of Fortune comes up, whatever's on that side, it's changing from that to that. So there's now a feeling of betrayal, deception. Maybe it's like, oh, maybe it can be self-deception. Maybe it's things aren't how you think they seem, is what I'm hearing. There's could be married, but that's a very spiritual card, but it's in reverse, and so is the Page of Cups and the Lovers. Maybe someone retracted an offer, retracted feelings from you, retracted a relationship, took away that commitment, that beautiful thing, and you just feel completely and utterly deceived, or just things aren't how they were. There's not happiness here anymore. Maybe you're in a connection that's failing and you're like, I'm not happy, I need to get out, Page of Cups, it can be a little bit immature in its upright, but in reverse, there's a lot of immaturity here. You could see your person is very, very immature. They're very anxious. I can see that with that overall energy that I picked. Very spiritual connection though. There's a really important spiritual lesson to be learned. I've put a 30% off sale on for the whole of April. I wanted to do some kind of offer. So my one question readings are reduced to $10.50. My 20-minute pre-recorded tarot video readings are reduced to $24.50, and my 40-minute Zoom call or in-person readings are reduced to £35. So link is on my profile if you're interested. Right, I'm gonna get some of these. Not sure how I feel about these cards, but I felt called to pull them out today. So they're very, yeah, you'll see what I mean. Possessive love, the chain of control. Gosh. What scary art. They're scary cards, that's the word. They're a bit scary, they're a bit dark, I think. Love triangle. Oh my god. See what I mean? I'm going to go to part 2, guys. Love and light. Bye.